So you didn't care what people were going to say
Look,
afterwards.
it's my happiness at the end of the day. If I'm not happy, when I die, all of you are going to continue living your lives, and I'm in the grave. So I don't really mind what people say. At the end of the day, it's my mental well-being. I suffer from depression already. Imagine if I decided to stay in that marriage and I end up depressed and I die. Who suffers? It's my children. So it's better that people talk visa sila, and we move on to the next one, but not Mozambian.
So you're done with Zambian men?
No. I don't want a Zambian guy. Definitely.
You?
but you admitted to have made a mistake. So
Yeah.
why not make better decisions? It shouldn't matter whether the guy is Zambian or foreign. If you get
Man
to
is a
know
man.
someone,
You see, if you look at this whole thing, you realize that, okay, there's no justification for staying in a marriage, let's say, where you're being physically abused. That is no justification. That is bad. But now there's this idea that, a long time ago, before feminism, ladies were being oppressed in marriages most of the time by their men. But because they had no financial capacity of their own, they decided not to leave for the sake of the children. But now that they are financially independent, they are able to leave bad marriages that don't serve them. But again, I sit down and think, how true is that? Let's look at it. Let's analyze. You understand that ladies are emotional. Ladies are loyal to their emotion. If they feel an emotion in the moment, they are going to make a decision based off of that without thinking whatsoever about yesterday or tomorrow. Like, that's just a plain fact. I don't think we can argue about that. So now that they have the money, I think they are able to leave these marriages. Now that they have the financial capacity to leave, they make decisions to leave marriages according to their emotions.
Look,
Afterwards.
it's my happiness at the end of the day. If I'm not happy,
The emotions they feel in the moment. And it looks like men are bad. This is why these ladies are leaving marriages, now that they have the capacity to. Not really. That is not the point. If you analyze most of these things, you realize that most ladies are doing so only because they can leave those marriages. They have the capacity to do so. Not because the men were bad, but because in the moment they felt a negative emotion and
if I'm not happy,
they responded to that by leaving. It's not that all the men were bad a long time ago. Actually, if they had the capacity and the financial capacity to leave, they would have been leaving because they are loyal to their feelings, their emotions. I know most of you are going to find it difficult to comprehend, but that's your baby to carry. You're welcome.